So you're like a corpse? Is that what you're trying to tell me right now? Welcome, Fat Classes!
Welcome to Long Silences.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.
You were supposed to make a long silence. That was the joke I was making.
Well, I didn't think it was a good
you
joke.
ruined it.
Welcome to my
You
life.
ruined it.
Puckett, if you could sum up your life in one word, what would it be?
Disappointing. What about you?
Almost. Alright, okay.
We are very happy and optimistic people
Check this
here
out.
on Fat Glasses.
Check this out. Okay, so, like, I'm here, right? Look at all this place I can't go to right now.
Okay.
I'm in this
When
thing.
are you gonna get there?
I'm gonna plant this power bomb.
And nothing's going to happen. Oh my god.
Isn't that fucking awesome?
Look at those graphics. Why didn't you do that before?
Because I didn't have the power bomb.
But you had the power bomb.
Well, I had to go kill, I had to go get the gravity suit.
So what you're saying is that the power bomb wouldn't have worked if you used it there before.
No, it would have. I just...
There wasn't really a point in doing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I will admit that this part of the game is one of those, how the fuck was I supposed to know that part? But once you know, it's like, it makes total sense.
What part?
Blowing up the glass to get to the, using the power bomb
Yeah.
to get to the rest of the game.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sure that pissed a lot of people off on this game, though, because they just kept going through that corridor like they were supposed to be there.
Yeah, that part's a little bullshit,
Had to
but...
wait 3 months for the Nintendo Power issue to come out. That's the one thing that I play old video games, and I'm already confused.
What?
And even after I, look it up on the internet, I'm still
God
just
damn it.
what?
Wait, what do you mean?
So I can't imagine how kids back in the 80s and the 90s, without access to everything ever, could beat these games.
Because when you were a kid in the early 90s...
Because a lot of these games are, if you don't know, and you deal with it.
Yeah, but, like, when you were a kid in the early 80s and 90s, you only had, like, 10 games, maybe 15 or 20 max to fucking go from.
So you had, like, a million hours to play one
Yeah,
game.
so you would just fucking play it until you figured it out.
I think kids back then were a lot more dedicated to video games than kids are now.
Well, yeah, fucking people now, like, if you buy a game and it doesn't have an explosion in the first fucking 30 minutes, you turn the game off and you never play it again.
When I buy a game, or buying games, anyway, when I acquire through legal means
Totally legal.
a game, if I get stuck for more than 10 minutes, I immediately look up what to do.
Are you serious?
Because I am just that, I try not to in, games where it really matters.
Like, name one.
Silent Hill 2 for one.
Okay, good.
I try not to, unlike puzzle games and games where you're supposed to test your metal, I usually try not to. But when it's a first-person shooter or something, and there's just something hella obvious that I don't see, then you're gonna sit there for an hour and a half, and when you finally notice it, it's gonna be like, wow, I'm dumb, and
Okay.
I'm gonna slit my wrists.
Did you look up a fucking strategy guide for Half-Life 2?
God, no.
Okay.
That game's piss easy. I'm sorry, Half-Life 2 was made for retards, except for the end of Episode 2, because that has got to be one of the most bullshit boss fights in all of video games.
I never finished episode 2.
Fucking...
Jesus fuck.
It is stupid. The last level, you're in a giant field, and you have to fight, a million of those fucking creepy daddy long legs robots.
Oh, yeah, they're not robots, they're just bugs.
They're robots.
They're not robots.
They're robots. Dude, they're like Metal Gear, man. They're robots.
See,
Why do you think they explode when you kill them?
This is a perfect example of me just, not knowing what to do. So, just plant some bombs. Fuck. Anyway, so you were saying fucking last boss.
It's just a hard-ass boss fight.
It's not even really a boss fight.
Well, I mean, it's the last boss. Wait, so you don't know what happens at the end of Half-Life 2?
Episode 2?
Yeah.
I know what happens.
Oh.
What's-his-face dies.
Eli dies.
Yeah.
That's
Spoilers.
stupid.
Why?
That is one of the issues I have with Half-Life 2 from a narrative standpoint.
Why? What's wrong with Eli dying?
The entire game is good thing happened, and then bad thing happened.
Yeah.
And then good thing, and then bad thing.
Okay.
You get to City 17, and then you find Barney, and you find the doctor, and everything's good. and then, oh, you're gonna go get transported to Eli's lab, and everything's good. And then suddenly, oh no, something bad happened, better run away, Gordon, and go shoot a bunch of Combine. And then you get to Eli's lab all by your own dang self, right?
Okay.
And you get there, you get the gravity gun, and everything's all cool, everything's gonna be great. And then, oh no, something bad happened, and now you gotta go into Ravenholm.
Oh,
Have
God.
fun, Gordon.
Can we talk about Ravenholm for just a minute? Because that is one of the best levels in any game ever.
Great level. It was a stupid setup to get in there, though.
What do you
Because the second you walk into Eli's lab and you walk past it, Alex goes, that's the way to Ravenholm. We don't go there anymore. The first time I played the game, I threw my controller down. I was like, guess where I'm going to have to go? 15 minutes later, I got pissed off.
But you can't deny that game...
Oh, it's a great fucking
Oh,
level.
my God.
Oh, my God, dude. That shit was pants-shittingly scary.
Yeah, out of nowhere!
Like,
Like, you're just playing this game and you're like, man, this is... You're like, this is
a pretty cool first-person shooter.
This is a good action game.
And then suddenly now I'm scared.
Oh my God. The first time I played that was one of the first times I legitimately got scared playing a video game.
It's not okay.
Oh my God, it's fucking masterful, that fucking level.
That's probably what makes Half-Life 2, like, better than a lot of other games.
Just that one level?
It's just Ravenholm.
Oh God.
Because that shit was out of nowhere.
Well, not allegedly, because you fucking really did.
Well, I mean, like...
You had no idea what was going to be there.
The atmosphere was out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It was totally obvious that you were going to have to go to Ravenholm, but the
Which
only thing they gave you was that we don't go there anymore. So you're like, oh boy, shit probably went down.
It makes me wonder that, like, for most other, like, forms of media, even other fucking video games, that if a game or a movie or something shifted tone that quickly, it
It'd
would
be considered a bad thing.
Yeah. How did Half-Life 2 get away with it so good?
Because it was fun.
But, like, if Silent Hill 2 fucking... Okay, maybe that's a bad example.
That's because Silent Hill 2 billed itself as a horror game.
Yeah,
if it became a fucking...
If Donkey Kong Country all of a sudden had a weird fucking creepy level, people would fucking be mad about it.
Because it wouldn't work.
Exactly. What made it work in Half-Life 2?
It just... Half-Life 2, it was already... It was like a dystopian future kind of deal, and you already saw the zombies and shit. So, I mean, you already kind of had that, what the fuck are these creaky-ass things going on? You already had to deal with Lamar.
What?
The Dr.
Oh,
pet Lamar. Hetty, no! You know. And then you already had to deal with that shit. So that element of, like, being... Half-Life 2 was already a bleak game. It just went from bleak and dystopian to horror, which honestly isn't that large a leap.
Yeah. I guess when you put it in that kind of
why
context. I guess that makes sense, but...
I mean, you couldn't, like, fucking make... You couldn't, like, put Kirby's Epic Yarn and turn that into a fucking Linkin Park music video, like, out of nowhere, where people are gonna be like, that was fucking dumb. Speaking of which, how fucking nice is Kirby's Epic Yarn?
It's a wonderful game.
Like, it's not hard. You can't die.
Wait, really?
No, dude, you can't die in Kirby's Epic Yarn. You get hit, you unravel, you're back. There's no lives. There's no Sonic rings. You cannot lose in that game.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no.
I never beat that game.
There's no difficulty to it. It's just a nice, fun game. And why is that such a problem? Like,
Who says it's a bad thing?
I rented Kirby's Epic Yarn on the Wii around when it first came out. Rented.
Can I say something?
What?
That game, with it being piss easy and having no difficulty, is good.
Yeah.
It works. But that is also the same exact reason why I hate the fucking Lego games.
Really? You didn't like the first couple Lego Star Wars?
No, they're so bad.
They're collectathons. They're
bad collectathons.
They're basically old N64 3D platformers without the good gameplay.
Okay.
Like, they're there to collect shit and to get all the characters. And honestly, I loved that shit when I was a kid. I loved the Lego Star Wars games when they were coming out. I bought the Lego Star Wars collection. I can't play them anymore. I fucking bought Lego The Hobbit. I can't do it.
Wait,
not Lego The Hobbit. Lego Lord of the Rings.
Did something just click in your brain?
I don't want to fucking collect them. I don't have fun playing them anymore. Like, I tried playing Lego Lord of the Rings. I was like, it's gonna be like playing the movies. It's gonna be
Man, what a fucking mistake that was.
I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna go through all the movie set pieces. And you know what? I played that game for like 30 minutes. I was like, I want to watch the movies. This game sucks. I'd much rather watch the movies. But no. Back to what was I talking about?
Can't believe it.
Something about Half-Life.
Oh no.
What about Half-Life?
We're talking about Ravenholm.
Talking about Ravenholm. Talking about how that was good.
Oh wait.
Oh, right.
Let's figure this out next time on Fat Glasses.